What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus Ally X gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna check ourselves out some Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Now, it seemed playable-ish on the Steam Deck, but it had some big frame drops. So, I guess we'll hop on in. I'll probably just make a new game. That way we can just see if it does the same thing as the Steam Deck or not. Even though I know that's kind of boring, but it seems like the right thing to do in this situation. If everything was just running, great, I'd just go with the game and have fun. That's usually what I'll do. But if the game's just gonna run kind of not great, I'll just kind of, keep redoing the same thing over and over again. But there's other games where I'll make exceptions to that rule. But anyway, why don't we not waste any more time, get it hooked up to the cap shooter. Let's go see how the Ally X handles it. So, as usual, we're gonna try high at 1080p first. If that does not go well, we'll try 900p and 720p out as well. I'll also turn VSync off, although I don't think that's gonna be really necessary with these particular settings, because I think it's very similar to the Steam Deck. In fact, I actually think it gets a little less FPS. Better frame times, but less FPS. But anyway, let's get into the game and see how it does anyway. Alright, here we go. 1080p settings first. At high. And yeah, like I said, a little bit worse FPS than the Steam Deck. Some people might still consider this playable, but I wouldn't want to play with these kind of FPS.
Somebody. We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
Although, I don't know how often we are in cities with this many NPCs and whatnot. That's probably what's doing it, but can't be sure.
Make room, everyone. Step demons, prelate. The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't. We'll get you patched up now. But first. O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades, and here! That's the crusade. My powers are not enough here.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better.
I'll get her. Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Be quick about it before it's too. That's the first I've heard of that name. Who are you?
My dear prelate, please.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that, so I shall defer to your wisdom.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. I accept your thanks. My name is. You don't believe me. I do not know yet. And certainly, but do not be discouraged.
Alright, run around the town a little bit here. Hell yeah, sure showed that dummy who's boss. Anyway, why don't we go ahead and tone the resolution and settings down just a tad. So, 900p time now. Medium settings. We'll see if we can come up with some playable FPS now. Pretty sure we can with these settings. Right? There's only one way to know for absolute fact. Let's get into the game. So here we go now at 900p medium settings, and now we can at least get playable FPS. I think it still might drop under 30 during like some of the more intense cutscene parts, but we'll have to wait and see. I can't remember for a fact. We did way too many systems today.
Hey, somebody! We got a.
My, would you look?
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to her? Demons, prelate. We found a bed. The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard.
Don't you be taking my stuff.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops. None of that now.
Just let me die then. And take my sword, I might as well just be dead.
My powers are not enough here. Someone call.
Prelate, surely there is somebody.
I'll get her! Tarandula!
Be quick about it before it's too late. That's the first I've heard of.
My dear prelate,
All right.
pry loose the grudging grip. I accept your thanks. My name is Tarendalev. You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to... I do not know yet. And that troubles me. I am not entirely sure. Certainly. But do not be discouraged.
I like how my horse just follows me around everywhere. It's such a trusty steed. Now we're gonna do low. So that's pretty much everything off. But even with that, I don't think we can stay at a constant 60 in town anyway. After we get out of town, we get like a constant 60 plus, but not in town. It's unfortunate, but that happens a lot on this system. But hey, let's go hop into the game anyway and see how it does. Here we go with 720p now, low settings. And as you can see, we still can't quite muster a solid 60. It's close, but can't quite do it.
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square?
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, demons, prelate. We found a barely alive. The walls, you say? Enemy will get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Oh, inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the you will have water. My powers are.
Prelate, sure.
I'll get her! Tarandula!
Be quick about it before it's too. That's the first I've heard of that name. Who are you then?
My dear prelate, pry loose the grudging grip of pain. I accept your thanks. My name is Tarendalev. You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form. I do not know yet. And that troubles me. Certainly. But be careful. I have managed, but do not be discouraged. You will
Alright though, let's move on to camera, shall we? Alright, let's get ourselves some camera recorded gameplay here. We already ran around the place quite enough, so why don't we toast and start this invasion. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. The demons have come.
Discari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Let the feast begin.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Yeah, you have. You owe me your life. You must have got a good drubbing around the head, friend.
Oh yeah.
Discari's a demon lord. The most fearsome enemy of all crusaders and all living things, come to think of it. Who knows? Everything. Sure thing. Yeah. Good luck!
Alright, well, let's see what happens, although we kind of already know from the Steam Deck. But not everybody watched the Steam Deck video.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts. Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I sow.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
Alright, now down here, still some stutters. But we're definitely getting much more playable FPS now. Kind of like in the Steam Deck. Cities aren't going to be the best, but probably out in the wilderness and dungeons and all that stuff that we're going to be in, we're probably going to be getting alright FPS.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something.
Splint.
Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabras has lost the protection of Terendelev.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart.
A fellow crusader! Welcome, sister. This is great. I would have been happy to have any companion in this. But it's nice to be stuck down here with somebody who's my kind of crazy.
It's a good thing you've still got your faith. Because right now, to be totally honest, faith's probably the only thing we do have. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and one made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware!
I'm gone.
Alright, what was it? There we go. I know they got one of these.
I'm always ready. We do it my way.
Who's there? Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be...
Discari himself has come to Canobras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug.
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Who am I? Just an ordinary... I don't know.
He didn't get these wounds from... Hang on. I think I know him.
Certainly. That's right.
Let's see if this poor bloke...
There we go.
Follow if you dare. I'll cut you wide open.
Alright.
I'm never wrong. I'm off.
And I think that's more than good enough for camera recorded gameplay, so let's go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, and we definitely got more playable FPS on this thing. In town, still couldn't get a constant 60, but I wasn't really expecting that. But at least we stayed over 30. Steam Deck couldn't quite handle that, but still, both were pretty playable, and both seem playable once you get underground, and probably will be when you're in dungeons and all that stuff. But towns and whatnot probably suck, unless they're not going to be as filled with people like that, or hell, who knows, maybe there won't be any more towns in the game. I don't know what to expect, but just kind of doing some ideas of what might happen later on. But in any case, that's all I got for you guys for this particular video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.